Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is GNR or Harrison, you can call me either. So I just went to go see the Assassin's Creed movie. And being a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed series myself, all my subscribers know this. I've put countless amount of hours into each Assassin's Creed, starting at Assassin's Creed 2. And this video is just going to be a little, just me talking about my opinion on the Assassin's Creed movie, because I really want to get it out there. Also, this video does contain spoilers, so please, if you have not seen the movie and you want to go see it, do not watch this video, because this video will contain spoilers. So, first I'm going to talk about what I liked about the movie. So, let's get right into it. So, I really thought Cal was an interesting character. Michael Fassbender, he's a great actor. I love him in the X-Men prequels. He did a fantastic job with Cal, and I'm pretty sure he did not know anything about Assassin's Creed. And not knowing anything about Assassin's Creed, he did a pretty good job. I thought he did a pretty good job. So good on you, Michael Fassbender. I thought the Animus sequences were pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Assassin's Creed for all the Assassin's Creed fans know this. Assassin's Creed is built on going to the past, and you don't spend a lot of time in the future or in the present. You go in the past and you play as your ancestor. And I think they got it semi right. I'm going to talk about more of that in the what I didn't like section. But let's keep moving on. The action sequences were dope. The action sequences were amazing. Literally every time an action sequence came on, like I just got giddy and like I was mesmerized the entire time from beginning to end. And it was just great. I think that they really encompassed what the Assassin's Creed combat is like, and like how the assassins fight, and like, you know, they're very swift and quick, and like it was very cool. And the free running, the parkour was so cool. It was, I don't think like I've ever seen a movie. Maybe it's just me that I haven't seen. Maybe it's just that I haven't seen a movie like this. But I haven't seen a movie really do free running or parkour like that. And so seeing that was really awesome. Like the scene where they escape. They're escaping the dude, the bald head dude. I don't know his name or his role. But they're escaping. They're escaping from being put on fire. That entire scene, I think it lasted probably around 10 minutes, was awesome. It was so cool. I was freaking out because being like a huge Assassin's Creed fan ever since like 2008, 2009, I've always wanted to see a very cool live action film of it, because, you know, I mean, you're playing a very entertaining game, and in a sense you're kind of living it through the game, but seeing people actually do it, it was awesome. It was so cool. And the leap of faiths were so dope. Where he jumps off that huge bridge and dives into the water, and he gets shot with the bow. It was really cool. Moving on from the action sequences, I thought the music really enhanced the entire film. I think that it wasn't really Assassin's Creed-esque music, but then again, what is really Assassin's Creed music? I guess it just kind of goes along with the period of like where you're playing or when you're playing. But I definitely think that it enhanced the experience so much so that I would get even more giddy when the music would come on. They got a ton of things right in this film, but they also didn't get a ton of things right. I thought they did the Apple of Eden correctly. They did that right. They did the Assassins and Templars right as well. I think that the way they portrayed their motive and their goal was really good, because that is copy and paste from what the game is. So that was pretty good. And last but not least, in my what I liked section, the ending action sequence was awesome. I guess this goes along with the action, but the ending action sequence where all the assassins plus Cal are in the Animus room, and all these guards are coming in, and they get prepped and ready by grabbing these old weapons and using that weaponry to like fight off these guards. I thought that was so cool, using like these present day assassins getting this old weaponry and just destroying these guards. I thought that was so cool. I didn't really understand why they killed off that young dude. I mean, like the Chinese girl, and I think that black dude's name is Baptiste. They didn't kill off them. I just didn't know if they just felt like they needed to kill off another character, or if they like didn't have enough spots for like sidekicks. I don't know. But nonetheless, that action sequence was awesome. Now on to what I didn't like. The Animus arm. I thought it was interesting that that was their take on the Animus, but I couldn't really get into it. It was I'm so used to, like, all you do is just lay down on a bed, not really on a bed, but like a bed-like thing, and then you put this stuff on your head, and then you go back to the present. I couldn't really get into it, and I think it's just because I've seen the Animus so many times done with like the bed thing, that seeing the arm, it was kind of a little overboard. But I mean, I was able to look past it and it was fine. So there were a couple scenes that I couldn't really get on board with either, and they're all in the present day. First off, being the scene where he punches the glass to get his weapons. Like, if you punch that glass, like, your hand's probably gonna be a little shattered. Like, that was like that, unless it's like that glass that you can hit somebody with. It's like sugar glass. Like, your hand's not gonna be okay. So that, my believability in that just kind of didn't. It was a little off. Also, the scene where he gets his hidden blade and he pushes it up against the glass ceiling to get out of that part of the building and like chase after the helicopter, kinda. That was more believable than the punching, but still, I couldn't get on board with that either. I was like, that probably like hurt I don't know, maybe I have never seen a hidden blade in real life. I don't know if they're sturdy enough. I don't know. It's up to your imagination. Do you guys think that was believable? I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Although Cal was a fantastic character, in terms of being a part of the Creed and whatnot, I really wish I would have gotten to know more of the side characters, the side assassins, the black guy, Baptiste, and the Chinese girl, which I don't even think we're ever introduced to her name. I really wish we would have gotten to know more about them and whatnot, and I really hope they do that in the second film, because like, they're just blindly following Cal. And although he's an assassin, like, I would be questioning, being like, is he like really that good? You know? So I really want to know, because they're going to make a second one. Like, come on, they're going to make a second one. And so I really, really, really wish that, I really, really hope that we're able to explore these sidekicks in the next film. Also, I was honestly kind of mad that the assassins just kept getting killed off in the past and in the present. Like these dudes and girls, wow, great explanation. These guys and girls who are assassins are trained fighters, like they are top tier fighters, and they are trained in like they're trained in stealth, and they're just dropping but like flies, like just going dead, and then Cal's the only one left. It's like, huh? It's like, I thought these dudes were like hosses. Like, why aren't they all, like, I don't know. I thought that was a little off as well. I'm sure that was just set up so that Cal would be the last one alive, plus the two sidekicks. But I mean, what's she gonna do? And lastly, to talk about the present, I do agree to a point that that there's too much time spent in the present. Like I said before, Assassin's Creed is all about going into the Animus, spending time in the past, learning about your ancestor, learning your skills from this ancestor, and then finding out more about your ancestor. They spent, I would say, probably 60% present, 40% past. And it should really be, like, honestly, to be truly frank, truly honest with you, 30% present and 70% past. Mainly because that's how the games are these days in Assassin's Creed. But even though I do say that, I think that the time spent in the present wasn't merely wasted. I think that that time in the present definitely contributed to the movie, enhanced the movie, and it kind of enhanced like your knowledge of the movie as well. But I do agree that there was too much time spent in the present. And my favorite scenes in the entire movie were the flashbacks, and then going into the Animus and seeing the past. And every time a scene would come up in the past with Aguilar, I think that's how you pronounce his name, I would just be like, yes, like another scene in the past. So I think that tells Ubisoft something. Like, these Assassin's Creed fans, they don't want to see the present. They want to see the past, because that's what the game is built on. And the fact that the scenes that were in the past were the dopest scenes in the entire movie, You gotta realize that. You gotta realize that and put more of those scenes in the next film. I also have one question. This isn't really in any of my what I like or what I didn't like sections. Is Dr. Sophia an assassin? Because in that scene where he's seeing all his ancestors like around, or all these assassins, including his mom and dad and his ancestor around him, and he's realizing that like he's an assassin, he's a part of this creed, he needs to protect the Apple of Eden. I swear that Sophia's ancestor looks at Sophia and is like, she doesn't say this, but she gives that look of like, you're an assassin, like you should not be a part of the Templar, Templar people. And she's like, well, no, I'm a part of it. And she just gives back that look. Sophia herself, she's like, no, I am a part of the Templars. So is Sophia an assassin, or like, what's the deal there? I don't really know. Tell me in the comments if you guys know. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed the film. Like I said before, I've really wanted to see an iteration of a live-action film where all this stuff is being done. Leap of Faiths, Hidden Blades, Stealth, like seeing the combat like Assassin's Creed. I thought it was really, really, really good in terms of that aspect. But they do need to get the whole, I guess, idea of Assassin's Creed right. They do need to go back to the past. They do need to spend a little less time in the present. But I do think that their core cast of this film, and hopefully the next one, was great. Michael Fassbender was good. Sophia was great. The sidekicks were awesome. Like the black dude, his fighting style, ooh, it was so good. So I'm a huge fan of the cast, and I really hope in the second one they bring back the same cast. Michael Fassbender, please come back for the second one. I really hope you do. It would be interesting if it wasn't the same cast, but instead a new character who is also being introduced to the Animus again. I don't know. I highly doubt they would do that, but still, it's an interesting idea nonetheless. I would love to know what you guys thought of the Assassin's Creed movie. So let me know down in the comments, and I'll chat with you guys. We can talk about how this movie went down. So everybody, that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more content from myself, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. If you guys would like to see more of these videos where I kind of give my thoughts on movies that I liked or went to go see, please let me know, because I will make sure to do so. Other than that, guys, I'm out. Peace.